Okay, so remember that these adverbs can only come after the verb. This is why they are called irregular, because these ones only come after the verb. These are well, hard, and fast. Look at the examples. He went home fast. That is correct. But you cannot say he fast went home. No, that is incorrect. We use it at the end, after the verb, okay? Now, there are other adverbs, and we also already saw the adverbs of manner. We're gonna see now the adverbs of frequency. The adverbs of frequency tells us how often something happens. I repeat, the adverbs of frequency will tell us how often something happens. What is the frequency of one action? All right? They go before most verbs, but after the verb be. It's important to remember that. They always go before all of the verbs. But when you see the verb to be, like is, are, or am, they come after. For example, look at the example. The rich man often has a party for the townspeople. The rich man often has a party for the townspeople. This means that he the frequency here is often. Often is from time to time. The second example says, I am never late for school. Just like you. You're never late for school. This here, this word never indicates the frequency. Never means not ever, not even one occasion. Never. Can you give me an example of the use never? We have one sentence with never. Very good. Now, down here, you're going to see the adverbs of frequency. Now, repeat with me the adverbs of frequency. Always, usually, often, sometimes, never. Good. So these are examples of adverbs of frequency. Now, in this part, I want you to help me doing something. In your book, you have some adjectives. These adjectives, like here, like quick, nervous, nice, quiet, good, fast, polite, and careful. Your job today will be to change them into adverbs. Remember that you change an adverb by just adding "ly" in the end. Look at the example. Quick changes to quickly. So right now you're going to pause the video to complete this activity. Alright, did you finish? Let's see how it worked. Now, you need to change the adjectives into adverbs. Remember the rule was just adding ly in the end. So let's see how it works. Quick changes to quickly. What happened to nervous? Yes, changes to nervously. Nervously. What happened to nice? Yes, nice changes to nicely. Quiet changes to quietly. Very good. Quiet changes to quietly. Now, what happens to good? Good is an irregular verb. Yes, it changes to well. It is irregular, so it changes to well. Fast. Yes, fast remains the same. Fast. Polite. Yes, fast will, polite will change to politely. Politely. Very good. What about careful? Yes, carefully. So in this case, this is how the adjectives change into adverbs. Now, in this scenario, part C, we need to circle the correct words. You need to be clear that these are sentences where we need to choose one word or the other. So, let's see, what do you have there? The rich man smiled warm or warmly at him. What do you think is the correct one? I will give you some minutes. You're gonna now pause the video to solve this part. Remember, you need to select if they are using adjectives or adverbs. So you can pause the video now to complete this activity. Alright, did you finish? Good. So now let's see how it worked. Sentence number 1 says, the rich man smiled. Yes, warmly at him. Warmly is the way. He did it warmly. Very good. Number 2. Nasruddin entered the room. Yeah, slowly. He entered the room slowly, very slowly. Number 3. They wore beautiful or beautifully clothes. Yes, beautiful, because the clothes were beautiful. Number 4. The food was, yes, the food was delicious. Very good. Number 5. The rich man talked. The rich man talked. Yes, loudly. The rich man talked loudly. Number 6. Nasruddin sat down, quiet or quietly. Yes, he sat down quietly. That is correct. Number 7. The room was noisy. That is correct. The room was noisy. Noisy means with a lot of noise. And finally, number 8. The people were polite. Excellent. So now we are very clear to master, very close to master the correct use of adverbs and adjectives.